Hello, I'm Connie Parvis from Delmarva Poultry Industry Incorporated here at WBOC's Historic Studio D. You're watching Delmarva Life.
And Connie is going to be talking about the Delmarva Chicken Festival coming up, and of course we're going to do some chicken picking.
And I'm going to show her how to do it.
We'll see. Well, as parents and grandparents, we want to make sure we keep our children and grandchildren safe, especially in our home.
Well, this weekend, the Sussex Safe Kids Coalition will hold Safe Kids Day in Lewis. It's an event the whole family is encouraged to attend. And Brian Spiros is at the Bridgeville Firehouse with more on some important safety tips.
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, some of these safety tips may seem like common knowledge to some people, but for others, they do bear reminding. And here now to talk all about that with me is John Tomeski, who is a safety officer here at the Bridgeville Fire Department. So we're going to get to the details in just a moment of this weekend's event, but explain why it's important to have a Safe Kids Day like you guys are going to be having this weekend.
A Safe Kids Day is a good reminder for parents and grandparents and children to keep them educated and remind them of the safety factors at home and what they need to be aware of at home.
Because as I just said, while some of this is common knowledge to some people, it does bear reminding. It's very important.
Yes.
So we have a bunch of things here that you guys are, just some of the things you're going to have at the event this weekend that we're going to touch upon. The first one is over here, bike safety. What do parents need to know?
Bike safety, you want to make sure that they have the proper helmets on them. You want to make sure the bikes that are fitted to the right size, whether the child needs training wheels or not. You want to make sure all the parts are there, chain guards and brakes. And you want to make sure the child is prepared for that bike and not too big or small.
And obviously we're heading into the summer, kids are out of school, they're going to be out on the bike, so parents and grandparents need to be cognizant
helmets are
of
a big
that.
thing.
Exactly. All right, the other thing, we're now from bike safety, we're going to go over here to car seat. People may have a child or grandchild in the car. What do people need to know when it comes to safety with a car seat?
You want to make sure the child is fitted for the right type of car seat. If the child is an infant, you want to have them in a reverse style car seat. Make sure they're facing the right direction. Do not put the infant in a front seat. You want to make sure they're always in the back seat. Airbags these days can really injure a child.
And you obviously want to make sure the car seat is properly secured in the back seat.
You make sure there's instructions on all the car seats and how they work.
All right. The other thing too, fire safety, a big thing. What do families need to know when it comes to fire safety?
Fire safety, they want to make sure that they know an escape plan in the house in case of an emergency, know where a meeting place is outside so no one wanders away in case there is an emergency.
Right.
And know what number to call, 911.
And also, too, we should stress you need to have working smoke detectors in the home.
Yes.
Now, as you just said, call 911. That's very big. You guys have this 911 simulator, which is going to be at the event this weekend. Explain basically what this is used for.
A 911 simulator simulates what it would be like calling the emergency operations center in case there's an emergency. A child or adult can use the phone to dial 911. You don't want to do that in real life because
you can't practice it, but you can practice at the event.
This is the way we practice.
And you guys have this phone, so basically they pick it up, hit 911.
911 operator, what is your emergency?
And it allows the child to sort of practice what it would be like to give information and talk to a 911 operator.
Exactly.
Right. And obviously, as we've seen in the news all the time, young children call 911 when something happens to the parent, saves their life. So children should know how to call 911. The other thing here, chemicals. People have a lot of hazardous chemicals in their house, and you said that children will sometimes mistake them for something they're used to drinking or eating, as we have examples here.
Correct. You want to make sure you keep the chemicals up high or in a lock cabinet with child safety locks. You have like window cleaner, can look like the mouthwash that they use in the bathroom. You have another cleaning detergent, might look like soda that they like.
As we can see here.
Right, and then a nice juice might look like another cleaning solution. So it's hard for them to decipher which is which if it's in an open cabinet.
So keep that stuff locked up or up high. So a lot of great information. These are just some of the things you guys are going to touch on this weekend at the event. And speaking of which, we're going to get to those details right now. So here they go. Safe Kids Day, Saturday, June 22nd. It's going to be from 10 in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the parking lot of the Lowe's in Lewis, and it is free to the public. And of course, we will have all that information on our website, delmarvalife.com. So it would be valuable for the whole family to go on down to Lewis this weekend. Jimmy and Lisa will send it back to you guys in the studio.
Great stuff to know. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life, it's a celebration of the importance of chicken here on Delmarva, and it's gearing up for its 64th run this weekend. Lisa and I are in the kitchen to learn more about the Delmarva Chicken Festival.
And after we talk the talk, we're going to walk the walk. Jimmy and I go head to head, stripping a bird to the bone. You don't want to miss our chicken picking contest.
No, you don't. A little bit later on, you've probably seen the promos for the new CBS show Under the Dome. We're going to get a preview of the drama based on the Stephen King novel. Delmarva Live will be right back.